I'd like to call to order the Common Council meeting for March 11th, 2025 at 6:04 p.m. Attendance roll call.
Alderpersons Wolf.
Here.
Hamel.
Here.
Decker.
Here.
Schwer.
Here.
Schrader. Here. Kabaki is absent. Madden.
Here.
We have a quorum present.
Thank you. Statement of public notice.
This meeting was noticed in accordance with the open meeting law on Friday, March 7th, 2025.
Thank you. Public comment. Anyone from the public wishing to be heard on any agenda item, please step forward, state your name and address. Don't all rush up. Single file line. All right, moving on. Communications from the mayor's office. Happy spring. Enjoy the warm weather. The dam will be being closed on March 24th for the Little Lake, so lake levels will start going up at that point. And I think that's about all I have to report today. Ceremonial swearing in of officers. I'll hand this over to City Clerk Roller and Chief.
Sure. Good evening, Mr. Mayor, ladies and gentlemen of the council. It's my distinct honor and privilege. We do this as a swearing in for our new employees here in the Muskego Police Department. These two employees have been working hard and diligently over the past almost year. By the time we offered them, interviewed them, and we're getting to a point now that they still have about a month left. They're progressing wonderfully through field training. But first, I'd like to introduce Sarah Tuchel, one of our newest officers. You can come on up, and you can actually bring your parents if you'd like. Parents are here, and that's Michael and Lisa. Just to give you a heads up on her, so be careful. She did win the Top Shot Award at the Waukesha County Technical College Academy this fall. So she is and she's one of the, I believe, the first female in the history of the school to do that. So that's pretty impressive. And we also stole her. She was an intern from another jurisdiction that shall remain nameless in Southeast Wisconsin, but we're really happy to have her here in Muskego. So without further ado, we'll do the formal swearing in.
So I need this for you to read. I made a mistake when we get down here. That's going to go down to the next line, but it's just for you to follow. So I need for you to be by the microphone so everybody. Okay, and hold it there. Hold up your right hand. I, Sarah Tuchel.
I, Sarah Tuchel.
Having been appointed to the office of police officer with the City of Muskego Police Department.
Having been appointed to the office of police officer with the City of Muskego Police Department.
Swear or affirm I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin.
Swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin.
Abide by the City of Muskego Code of Ethics and the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
Abide by the City of Muskego Code of Ethics and the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
Enforce the law.
Enforce the law.
And will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability.
And will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So it was about a year ago, I saw you sitting on that bench waiting for your interview out there.
Oh, we got to fake it?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, thank you.
Here, Sarah.
Sure.
Sorry.
Congratulations and welcome.
Yes, next I'd like to, again, it's my distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to a new officer here in the City of Muskego Police Department, Officer Joaquin Vega Gonzalez. He is joined by his lovely wife, Amanda. Joaquin, number 4, right? Number 4. And then Mason and Liam, if you guys want to come up too. You don't need to if you don't want to. You're all right. We're really excited to have him. He was in the same academy class as Sarah, graduating in December from WCTC. He worked in corrections at the Waukesha County Jail. for some time. He also did some street stuff in the city of Waukesha, and then he's also another one of our Spanish translators that we use. So it's very nice to have here in the city of Muskego.
Welcome.
Okay, so I need you to hold up your right hand and then speak loud into the microphone so they can hear you. Okay? I, Joaquin Vega Gonzalez,
I, Joaquin Vega Gonzalez,
having been appointed to the office of police officer with the City of Muskego Police Department,
having been appointed to the office of police officer with the City of Muskego Police Department,
swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
abide by the City of Muskego Code of Ethics and the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics,
abide by the City of Muskego Code of Ethics and the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics,
enforce the law,
enforce the law,
and will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability,
and will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability. So help me God.
so.
We're gonna do it right.
Congratulations and welcome. Do you guys
No.
want to, do you
No,
want any
go
group
ahead, Mr.
pictures or anything before we start it? Anything?
It's tradition. It's tradition.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll get out of your way.
If we can slide just real quickly. Again, thank you very much for humoring us.
No, I mean, we'll do a department photo. Yeah.
Can we move this out of the way temporarily?
All right. I'll email these to you later. All right, 1, 2.
All right, continuing on with the agenda, consent agenda, approval of the common council minutes from February 25th, voucher approvals, resolution 013-2025, approval of the City of Muskego Parks and Recreation basketball, pickleball, and tennis court reservation forms and fees, resolution 014-2025, approval of the purchase of a boat motor trailer package, resolution 015-2025, a resolution to approve a revision to the 2025 capital budget for the purchase of lawnmowers.
Motion to approve engross.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. There is no new business. Unfinished business. Ordinance 1501, an ordinance to amend the zoning map RS2 to PD/Apple Hills, second reading. Now, before anyone makes any motions here, we have some choices. The developer has withdrawn his request, so we can do one of a couple things. One, we could have you guys not make a first and a second and it just dies. We could have you guys make a first and a second and hopefully vote it down because we don't want this to happen now. You could vote it up, but that wouldn't make sense. And I think those are our options, right? So you guys can decide to stay silent and it just goes away right now, or you put it on the floor and we kill it formally. It has the same power either way.
Doesn't matter. Either way, doesn't matter.
I guess if you have any questions about it, you bring it to the floor and we can answer them at that point, but it's
Yeah,
been withdrawn.
let's just do it that way. Motion to bring forward the motion to approve the Apple Hills rezoning.
Actually, she can make a motion to deny it
You could
too.
make a motion to deny if you'd rather do that.
Either way, we just need it on the floor.
Oh, okay. Motion to deny the rezone of the Apple Hills subdivision.
Second.
All right. So the developer originally was asking for a rezoning of this property to get some wiggle room for where the house could be, the setback rooms on it, which would, if he had that, would allow him to have one more lot on the property the way it was laid out. After looking at it after the last meeting, he had a couple options. One, he could have re-engineered the road and probably still gotten it in without having those that extra setback. But then there's a retaining wall that he was planning on putting on the property. And once he did the math on what the cost of this retaining wall would be, it's kind of a wash between getting the extra lot and having to build this retaining wall to have another lot. So instead, he's going to do one less lot and not have to do this retaining wall. So he's withdrawing his request. So the development's still going to go forward with the zoning that's in place there already. I believe it's 9 lots that he'll be able to do there, and I think that's where we're at on it. So-
And that'll still have to be formally approved.
No, it's already been, that's.
Oh, that one's already done?
He has existing zoning. This was to give him a different zoning that's in place than.
So nothing, okay, so we're just sticking with the regular, what we had?
Correct.
Okay.
So
Any other
what he had was the variances he wanted, and that's not in the old package.
What he has is the zoning that allows him for 9 lots. What he was looking for was a PUD, which gives you flexibility in the zoning to have the setbacks different.
Listen, right, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay.
So he doesn't need those, he doesn't need the extraordinary setbacks at this point. All right?
Question. The retaining wall is no longer needed?
Correct. It's no longer needed, right? All right.
You'll be voting yes to the.
Yeah, if to kill it, you all want to vote aye. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, it's formally dead. Review of committee reports in front of you. You have the Finance Committee meeting minutes from January 28th, 2025. Excuse me. And the Plan Commission meetings from January 7th, 2025. Communications and miscellaneous business that's authorized by law. Any updates from any of the liaisons? Any future agenda items? Yes, Rob.
Yeah, what I just talked about in the last meeting, about possibly putting some type of escrow account, do we want to put that on a cow?
We're going to be bringing
And
a
talk
call
about that?
forward probably in May, talking about roads and all that whole thing. So I think that'd be the best place to talk about it at that point.
Yeah, I'd like to have that be on the agenda, though, that
Yeah.
we talk about the finance of anything that we're saving money out throughout the year, that we can move into a account for road programs.
Yeah. So we're already planning, and the money's not going anywhere anyway. So when we talk about the roads, we can. You can
But I
decide
mean,
what
generally,
to
it
do.
just goes in the general fund, but I'd like to have a dedicated purpose for it.
Yeah. No, understood.
So we're holding off on a cow till after the election?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be I guess it falls that way. I'm just looking. We only have one more meeting before the election. So, and it's not going to be the next meeting because we've got it takes a lot of staff time to come forward with the roads. Look, this roads conversation is not going to be one meeting. It's going to be multiple meetings. It's having some decisions. We're also going to be bringing forward EMS and some other things that there's some big ticket items that we need to look at and do some planning. So I think having these conversations and having all the pieces in front of you is the best way to do that.
And the old PD,
Yeah, that can be part of that as well.
that'll be part of that
Yeah.
cow as well?
That can be part of the cow, or that can be part of budget. Either way, I don't care which way we do that one. We don't have funds for tearing that down this year, and the same like the roads, whatever you decide, it's going to be something going forward. So either way, the 2 big ones I think that are most pressing are EMS and our roads. So,
Well, that building is costing money too. What else was I, could we also add on there having discussion about having these meetings be live again?
sure.
Because I do have
Yeah, we can do that.
constituents that like to watch these.
Yeah, they are, I mean, just for your own purpose, they are put on early the next morning. It's just not hiring someone overtime to be.
Right, I know, but people work then.
the next morning. Like, people just like
Online,
to.
you can get watched
No, I
anytime.
know, but they can watch it when they get home from work. Live. They always were live, and I just would like to see that happen again.
Any other requests? Seeing none, motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned at 6:18.